going on? What is going on? Back with you again. This time we go back to 2007, and I apologize in advance. The film is not going to be the best quality from here on out just because of how old it is. HD wasn't invented till much later, and getting 1080p is just almost impossible going past 2007, honestly. But we're going to work with what we got until the season starts, and let's see what's going on. So, the Packers, this is a kickoff, guys, and look what they do. This guy somehow forgets how to field the kick. Look how slow the ball is going. Look how he misjudges it. The ball's right here, and just doesn't even try to, catch it. Lets it hit the turf. I can't even make out the number on my screen. That's how blurry it is. Number 81, it looks like. Somehow, they don't pick up the ball. But the NFL is real somehow, right? Look at this. Look at this. This is a gem. What is that? It's almost like he tried to get away from it. Like it's a punt. This is a kickoff. This man was probably paid to do this. Look at it. Jumps on it but doesn't secure it. Look at him. You're not taught to jump on the top of the ball like that. You're taught to go on your side and wrap it and cradle it like a baby. So he did something that you're not even told to do, but that's cool. But they get the ball back after the Giants score 6. Now, look at how slow this is. Let's watch this again. So let's count this up. Hold on. Let's count this up. This is something we've seen before. How many guys do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that another guy up here? 10. And then there's maybe a safety back there. So it's first down and 10. I formation. Alright, let's see what happens here. They got 2 safeties behind. It should be. Because I counted 9 guys. But let's see where the safeties are. So why is there a safety in the middle? If you didn't see 2 safeties in the picture, that means there were 2 high safeties. So why is he in the middle? There should be a safety on this side and a safety on that side. But this guy's in the middle, somehow leaving a zone wide open. Because I know they're in cover 2 right now. Look at that corner. He's jamming the receiver and stays in the flat. So it's cover 2. Or it was man coverage and the corner just whiffs and lets the guy go by him. Either way, though, the safety still should be over the top. So either way, the safety was out of position and just not trying to play his zone. He's playing cover 3 instead of cover 2. Cover 3 means cover the deep middle, and he covered the deep middle instead of the deep half. In cover 2, you played halves of the field instead of thirds. So, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't know math. Maybe he just learned how to play that day, but I doubt it because it's an NFL player. Notice how they show us. They won't even show us the whole play. They show us right here after the catch. They don't show us the safeties at the snap of the ball. I want to see what they do, their movement, how they're lined up. I just don't get that. And the corner did an awful job as well. He completely whiffs. Completely and utterly whiffs. And then the guy runs by him, and he doesn't really try to get back to him. My man Favre just floats a pass up to him. No velocity on it. Alright, let's see what's going on here. So it's a pass play. No one thought Green Bay was going to lose this game. No one did, promise you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's a safety back deep. So it looks like a cover 3. Safety dropping down. Oh, safety blitz. So, and they bat it down, of course. They call a flag, what, to bail out the Giants? Let me guess. Yep, bail them out. First down. Give them the first without getting the first. That's a classic NFL move. Alright, so now they have Brandon Jacobs. They gave him the ball. Now they have the ball at the 1 yard line? So they're on the 1 yard line, and they got the biggest running back in NFL history, Brandon Jacobs. I think he was 6'5", 280 pounds. You think he's going to get in here? Oh, let's look at the defensive tackles on the Packers just completely give up. Watch this guy and this guy just give up on the play. Watch him just get driven back and open the hole up. They look at, like, all right, they're supposed to be. Let me show you what's going on here. They're idiots, or they're getting paid off. They're supposed to be driving straight forward, straight forward, straight forward. Instead of doing that, they go and slant right. They all slant right. Like, why would you slant right if they're literally going towards the field? They're slanting towards the weak side of the field, like all of them. So that means they're leaving the field open for a lane, either outside or inside. So it's kind of baffling to me. Like, they just slant right. Like, why would you slant right? That doesn't make sense to me. So they clearly gave that one up. Like, why would you slant right on the goal line? Like, you don't know which way they're going to go. It's too much of a gamble. The only time you would slant is when you know for a fact that they're running the ball into a boundary or to the field. And you like it's a gamble when you're slanting because you're basically shifting your whole D line to one area. So, like, that's not something you would ever do on the goal line. Alright. So, another flag. This has been a sloppy game. This film is very short. We're going to do the Patriots one after. We know all these games are rigged. That one's very rigged, though. Look at all this time that Brett Favre has. Let's watch our DNs. Best in the world at this time. Look, does that look like the best in the world right there? They just turn it off and on. Does that look like the best in the world coverage right there? Guy's running like he's got a full diaper on. Look at this. 5 yards away from his player. Number 86 gets wide open on a defensive back. But somehow the NFL is real. Go figure. Let's watch 37. We get to see this. Look at 37. Where is he running to? Like, why is he running after him like that? He should have been standing here waiting for this guy to come to him. And then he does, and he latches on and then runs with him. Instead, he's in a trail, out of phase technique, which is something you wouldn't want to force yourself to be in. That's something you would end up in by accident. So he does this on purpose for whatever reason, forces himself out of phase. Leaves the man wide open because he went out of phase and ran towards the man instead of letting him come towards him and then speed turning or planting. Either way, he played that wrong. I can't even believe that. He just turns him loose. We see it nice and slow there, man. Like, what is going on? Right end crashed inside, gives Eli a little more time to make this throw. Because they weren't really trying to get there. This was all about Eli hitting a pass. Finds Amari Toomer. Literally, this is all about Eli Manning and their older players getting a championship. Michael Strahan, Amari Toomer, Osi Manura. There's a few guys over on the other side. Tom Coughlin was a longtime coach with ties to the NFL. Notice he still has a job. Alright, so looks like they're running it with Ahmad Bradshaw. Look at this deep tackle. It's the only one that went hard. Goes hard up the field. And then look at everyone else. Half-ass. All on different levels, different planes. But somehow the NFL is real. And look at this guy, number 99. Look at how he doesn't sell out here. You literally had him dead to rights and you waited till the last second. Like, right there, he can make the tackle. Instead of ripping that blocker off him, he waits, and now he goes. After he's already in the touchdown. If you're going to hit him, why not hit him before he gets in there? Oh, because you were told to do so? Oh, I see. So it's a conspiracy? Oh, okay. So, Favre again. What are these D linemen doing? So they blitz right up the A gap, but he's going to the left. They fall for a terrible run fake. This is probably one of the worst run fakes ever, guys. Look at this. This is fake as hell. This is like WWE. All right, so clearly it's not a run. All right, the running back's over here. The fullback's over there. Like, why would a running back run this far wide if he's really getting the ball? He'd be running downhill. Because if he's running this way, he's going to get killed. Now, look at... I'm going to move it back a little bit just so you guys can see that all these guys up in here are still falling for this fake. That it was a horrible fake. It wasn't even a top 100 Brett Favre fake at all. I've seen some of his fakes where it makes the whole camera just think he has the ball or not. But the point of the matter is, He has the ball. Brett Favre does. He's rolling out, and the whole defense is pretending that the running back has it. Like, that's absurd. Let's rewind back so you can see the defenders, again, act a fool. Look at him. Running back does not have the ball. This guy's still running. This guy, too, finally turns his head. So what's going to happen from this? So you're telling me Brett Favre couldn't get rid of the ball even after that debacle? Or does he? Or are they trying to make him look great here? Nope, that was not great. So that just shows you that is just nonsense. Because I had no idea he was going to throw an interception. And the Giants completely misplayed that. And then this guy just gives the ball right back. Look at this. Come on. Come on, bro. It hits it. Look at it. It's delayed, and then loses it. So delayed. I don't trust anything I see in the NFL anymore. See, he wasn't securing it. He left his hands and his hand and his forearm on the bottom of the ball, so the guy was able to rip the top of it, and he never repositioned his arm. So yeah, you're gonna lose the ball there, of course. That is disgusting to watch. But here I am. So it looks like there's 2 minutes just over 2 minutes left in the game, and they punt it right back to the Giants just to give it up. Look at this. Look at this guy. Like, he does punch it, but that's like a B punch. That's a little B-ass punch. We don't really want to curse too much, but that's not the best punch in the world. And he just allows this guy to just go and do this to him. He's literally falling to his left. He whiffs on the tackle and literally just takes a little gamble at the ball. And he was able to get it out somehow. And then gets hit by someone else. And someone else gets hit by someone else. Hot potato. And then the Giants somehow get it back. I can't even believe that. So we're not going to sit here watching this the entire time. The Giants clearly get it back right there. Hickson. So they do a delay. And let's look at the D-line. What's the D-line doing? So only 2 guys get off the ball on the snap, the 2 ends. And look at these 2 D tackles just sitting there. This guy is just not fighting, letting him run by, and falls on his face. That's the middle of your defense. Your 2 D tackles are getting stood up and falling on their faces. And people are wondering, why are they running all over us? Why are they able to do this? Because of guys doing things like that and that. But mainly this and that. Like that's why this run happens, because these 2 big boys spread open. And why would you do that? So this guy doesn't fight and sits there, and then this guy goes and loops this way like he's a defensive end. Like, if that happened in real life, one of my guys doing that, they're getting off the field ASAP. Because this guy is supposed to be engaging right there. Straight engage, hold this guy from getting to the next level. Same thing here. This guy did nothing but did a better job than this guy. Because 2 DNs gone. They're doing a draw, so they're not going to be in the play. And then this guy goes wide. Why? And then this guy sits there. So that means Ahmad Bradshaw just has to read this one guy, because he's the only guy that's going to be in the hole. Gets right by him, and then this guy's going to get blocked. And people wonder why. That's all it is. Look, see, this guy goes wide right, the guy does nothing, the guy gets blocked. And then he's gone. No tackle. And then haphazard, no tackle. I don't know what that was. What is 21 doing? This is Charles Woodson, a Hall of Famer, guys. You don't think he was part of this script right here, knowing that Ahmad Bradshaw needed to score? You're telling me that Charles Woodson can't make that tackle? Or is he just... Look at him. He's one of the hardest workers, hardest hitters, hardest everything, and he just gave up on the play. Like, look at him, guys. It's like he's having... Look, and then look at him. Starts having look at him the whole time. Starts having a conversation with someone mid-play. Look at him. Why aren't you sprinting by? Like, why? I don't get it. Like, this is making me lose respect for some of these players, man. Like, I didn't see that when I first saw this game. Even though this is like 15, 16 years ago. Like, I don't remember seeing that. Now I am seeing it. So it's kind of like, wow. It's tough to watch. It's like a kick in the nuts, man. So they took that Oh, so they took that run away. Go figure. So they bail out Green Bay. And now give him the ball right back to make Eli look great again. Because you understand what happened there, guys. It's not supposed to be about Ahmad Bradshaw. So Ahmad Bradshaw gets the touchdown. Nope, we don't want you to score, Ahmad. It's about Eli. Eli needs to be the hero, not you. So that's all it is. This stuff happens all the time in the NFL, man. If anyone else but Eli scores, call a penalty, bring it back. Like, really? Like, really? There was no clip on that play. There was no hold. Guys were just running themselves out of the play. Like, that's all that happened. But they're just going to throw a crock in our face. And just can't let Ahmad just be the player of the game. They make it the kicker just miss the kick. Build the drama. Build it up. And build it up some more. So Brett Favre has the ball, drops back, has all the time in the world, fires it to the right as it gets picked off. Literally, like, throws the ball late. If you can see right here, he threw that late. Like, the defensive back's already... It's either he threw it late or the defensive back knew that this play was coming. And it was part of the NFL script. Le script de NFL. So he walks through, and then... Alright, let me rewind a little bit. So he throws it right at him, we know that. Walks through. And that's how the game ends.